Greetings everybody, I'm Rusty Dog. Welcome to Elite Dangerous. Yes, we are back. We are back with EDO. Whew, what a couple of days I've had. And a day where the internet went down. So that was great. We were off for around 12 hours, I think. It wasn't just me, I thought it was initially. My router started flashing orange and the box on the wall had a red light on it, which is not good, especially if it's the middle light, the PON light. Yeah, it turned out that it was my neighbor and other people around my neighborhood. So I don't know what happened. Somebody knocked out a box probably, but the local firm, OpenReach, they got it sorted. And I noticed around 2:30 in the morning that it had come back, and that was on Sunday. And that happened half an hour before the Formula One race, so that wasn't good timing. But I found a way to get around that. And yeah, I couldn't stream at all, so sorry about that. And then the last couple of days, just my head's just not been there, yeah, and my sleeping pattern's been out of things. But I'm going to try and right now. I've got an open window in my brain where I can stream, so I'm going to give this a go. And I'm going to try something as well. Something I've been trying out with Flight Sim, and now I'm going to try it out with Elite Dangerous, and it looks promising. So if you are one of those people who have maybe some frame rate issues, can't quite reach the 60, but you can get to the 30. There's a way to get smooth as if you're in 60 while you're doing 30. It works. It's wonderful. It's the stuff of rainbows and unicorn poo. But anyway, yes. So welcome to Andy K, Mr. Budman, and Armando. Hi guys. Welcome. Okay, so where are we? We're in the Oliver Hardy account, and when we left Oliver Hardy last, we were chasing down the permit to get to Achenar because there is a engineer in there that we need to unlock. We've got all the stuff we need to unlock the engineer, but we need to do missions in order to get to the engineer in Achenar because we need the permit. So we need to do Imperial missions in order to rank up to Squire. I am 2 ranks away from that, but I'm about to become 1 rank away because I'm already set to go to the next level. So before we do, I just want to check. All right, nothing in the inventory. Cool. Right, guys, I want you guys to tell me. Oh, rainy Miami. It's raining there? Wow. I want you guys to tell me if you notice something like stuttery. So if I go to show my frame rates, I hope it doesn't block it too much. Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm running at 30. Let me see if we can do MSI Afterburner. Bring that in. See if I can get it on screen. Oh, but it may not overlay it. Although it might. Let's see. Oh, don't tell me I used the same key. I couldn't be that stupid, could I? There we go. All right, you'll notice that my frame rate is set to 30 frames per second. That's deliberate. That is because I went into here and I went into options and graphics and display, and I changed my frame rate limit to 30 Hertz, which is effectively limiting me to 30 frames per second. In other games, you may not have a frame rate cap option in the menu, so you can do it in your, if you have Nvidia, you can do it in your Nvidia drivers, you can cap the frame rate there. I don't know if AMD drivers have got the same option. I would imagine they should have, right? But I've got it on 30. Okay, now let's just have a look at something. What happens to Elite when you put it on 30? If I go to my panels here, are you guys noticing that it's a little bit not quite so smooth? It's a little bit stuttery. Yeah, my volume's at maximum actually. My volume's max. This microphone is a little bit, I have a compressor on it, and I think that's probably the issue. We've been messing around with audio a lot. I'll check it out in a minute. If I put the mic a bit closer, is that better? I don't like the mic touching me. Oh, there's no need for the planet surface thing, Armando. It's not the reason for that yet. Let me just twist the mic up. Jeffrey, Stormlinks, and Syntax the Great. Hey guys, how you all doing? I've got my tea here. Let's just nip outside. Okay, so can you tell that it's not really that smooth? That it's got a little bit of stutter, a little bit of 30 frames per second kind of look to it. It's not quite there. I don't know if it shows it up particularly in the cockpit. Kind of shows it more here. Although that's not so bad now, but it's a little bit. Okay, so it's weird, the microphone thing, because my mic levels are really hitting the red, so it must be a compressor issue. I can take that off, and then I'll probably. There, I've taken the compressor off. Probably going to blow everything out now. I've got gain on as well. I've got gain and output gain on the compressor, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, you should be picking me up fine, because it's in testing and in replays of my recorded videos, it's always been fine. Anyway, I'm now going to press a key. Okay, now my screen just flickered. You probably didn't see it. I'm still at 30 frames per second, but this is now just butter smooth. No stuttering, absolutely butter smooth at 30 frames per second. What is this sorcery? Smooth, absolutely perfect. And if you guys notice a difference, if I circle around like this, this is smooth 30, and then if I take it off, this is not smooth 30. I surely to hell see a difference. And back onto smooth. Oh baby. So I'm just going to run Elite Dangerous at 30 frames per second, super smooth. And again, if you've got a graphics card that can't hit the 60 everywhere in Elite, then this is for you. But this is a utility that you can get, an app. We used to call them utilities back in the day. I wanted to go into it in a separate video, but it's to do with lossless scaling. Even though I'm not scaling at all, I'm just using frame generation on a graphics card that doesn't have frame generation. Software is doing it for me, and it's beautiful. So yeah, I tried this sat at Denver International Airport in a Phoenix A320. I restricted flight sim to 30 frames per second. I ran the frame scaling, and wow, smooth, man. Like smooth at 30 frames per second, smooth. It was beautiful. But this is something I want to cover in another video, but we're just going to test it out here. So let's get on with it. We need to do a mission. Don't worry, the video's coming. GPU 3080 Ti. I mean, I can run Elite Dangerous at 60 all day. That's, you know, so it's not really a thing, but it's just to show that at 30 you can notice a difference. You wouldn't notice it so much in Flight Sim because 30 it's a much slower moving thing, but in Elite or faster moving games, you run 30 frames per second, it's noticeable. As, if you were to compare it with 60. What I'm doing is effectively running 60 frames per second in a 30 frame per second environment. I'm getting the perception of 60 here. If it works for Star Citizen, that's a good point. I don't know. We'll have to try that. I don't see why not. But anyway, I'll cover that in another video. But if you're interested, it's on Steam. It costs like £5, £6, something like that, and it's called lossless scaling. But you do not want to be using scaling. So scaling needs to be turned off. You just need LSFG 2.1 frame generation with 2x mode. 3x mode you can push if you want to go 3x the frame rate, but you don't need to. It's just putting extra load on the graphics card and stuff. You don't need to, and all the options off basically. And I have a hotkey set up for this. Anyway, let's move on. I'm just going to take a sip of tea before it gets cold. How is my voice with this shitey microphone? Right, okay, so we have a courier job set up. I've just done 2 donation missions, which probably didn't need to do. And also because we've already got them, but didn't need to do them because I'm already at 100% for my current ranking, but it will carry over into the next ranking, so I'm not really losing out anywhere. Excuse me, I need to cough. Wow, okay. There was something I wanted to do in here. Oh yeah. Go to contacts. Right, I just want to run this Elite with this frame generation on and see if it stays smooth. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, I'll switch it back to 60. Let me just redeem all that because I just noticed them on the notification board there. I want to get rid of those. Okay. So, and also, guys, if you guys are noticing anything untoward graphic glitches or anything, do let me know because that's kind of some good important info. Right, so here we are, Empire. You can see that my rank is currently Surf at 100%. So I just need to fulfill this mission, which is a Threat 5. It's a data courier mission, and basically once I do that, I'm going to rank up to the next rank, which I believe is Master. And then Squire is the next one, and Squire is the one that I'm chasing down. Once I reach the next level, which is Master, I've got access to an Imperial courier. Don't see me buying one of those anytime soon, but I then need to rank up to the next level of Squire in order to get the Achenar permit. I'm hoping I'm going to be helped along by some donation missions. I already did 2. It is possible that some more have been generated since I last looked, so I'm just going to have a quick look. They're not very big donations, but if I do them before I rank up, it's not going to matter because it'll still pass over onto the next rank when I do it, I believe. So let's just accept that. And obviously we haven't donated yet. We've got to go through a few more screens.
Incoming message.
And that's just for rep, I think. I don't know, I guess. Oops, wrong one. Race to cordial. Okay, lovely. All right, so we have a mission. So let's get this up on the board here and see where we have to go. There it is. Yeah, you've got to have some biles to go into this system. So it's a threat 5. So I don't know if I'm going to get an attempted interdiction here. It's not really going to matter if I do. Why isn't my mouse leaving the monitor? What's going on here? Borderless. Correct. Do I need that on? Yeah, I do, to avoid tearing. You can turn that off if you have Nvidia and then go into the Nvidia driver and set vertical sync to fast. That way it will not inhibit your frame rates, but it will stop the tearing, graphic tearing, which is really cool. But I've got my frame rate limited anyway. Okay, my frame time is pretty crappy at the moment. It's at 33. Normally it's around 16. It may have doubled because of this program. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Let's get on with it and let's get this mission done. I'm just surprised I need to Alt Tab to get on onto my other monitors. That's bizarre, but it may be it may be a result of the program. Texas Magpie, hey, a good day? Not so much. Kathina, paperwork, never good. Regular 3080, that should be fine. You should have no issues. This is, I mean, I'm not going to use this in Elite really. I'm just demonstrating it right now, but it's just to show that in MSFS, I'm going to be using it in MSFS basically, and I'll be demonstrating it there. It's beautiful. But I think the stuttering is more noticeable for me than it might be for you guys. I don't know. Right, so let's just. Ooh, where am I going? Am I still running? Because I just clicked somewhere off screen I shouldn't have clicked. Oh, my mouse is going off screen. It's just that the mouse pointer is invisible. What on earth is that all about? Right, so we've got this one. Deliver it to Horrocks Vision in BAL. And it is a threat 5, but I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. And anyway, this Python can take care of itself. Right, hello joystick. It's been a while. I haven't streamed Elite since May 26th. What the hell? We're streaming now. This is a second account? Yeah, kind of. It's more like a third account, really. Yeah, second, third account. I have 4 in total. But I don't use the 4th one because Epic, it's on Epic when Epic were giving Elite for free for a week or so. And wow, that is loud. And Epic were giving away Elite, and I got a 4th account. The problem is that whilst I can use my other 3 accounts, that being Rusty Dog, John Beamer, and this one, Oliver Hardy, I can use them all using Steam or the client launcher from, the store-bought Frontier client launcher system, because Steam and the store-bought one, they both install in the same folder. So I only have one install of Elite, I think. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I have 2. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, either way, the upshot is that Epic can't hook onto any of my current installations of Elite, and it wants me to install another one. And because it's Odyssey as well, it's 40 gig, and I'm not gonna do it. This is a Python, yeah, standard Python, Bad Wolf. But yeah, so I'm not going to install the fourth account, and I don't have a use for it right now. I've got enough with 3. Good evening, Mark Thomas. How you doing, sir? Hope you're good.
Message.
Oh, time bonus. That's not going to be a problem. I'm not sure. Do we have SEO on this? I actually can't remember. I know we have it on the Python 2, but I don't have the Python 2 on this. Let's just keep going. There we go. Just scroll down really quick because it's going to be in blue anyway.
Warning.
Okay, we do. So that time bonus is going to be easily come by. Give ourselves plenty of time to slow down. Well, that was nice and quick. Yeah, I do, Kathina, you're right. Just making sure I don't have any binding assignments to my numpad, to my numpad 0 key, because I'm using that to mute the mic at the moment, because my freaking stupid headphones don't have a mic mute button on them. And I've ordered a new chair. I have a new chair coming somewhere between the 15th and the 18th, I think. It's a more comfy one. It's blue velvet. Wasn't that a song? No, that was red velvet. Yeah, it's a blue velvety one. I'll show it once I've got it all built up. Customers have been complaining about this chair, that it's tricky to build. How difficult can a chair be? Yeah, so it's more of an office chair than a gaming chair. It's not really a gaming chair, but I am seeking comfort, and this gaming chair is not comfort. It's just not. It was a movie? Oh right. I had a choice of like leather look. I wouldn't buy a leather chair anyway. But it was either grey fabric or green velvet, blue velvet. Anyway, I chose blue velvet because blue's my color, and yeah, it just looks nice. It was a song as well. Well, there you go. I bet there isn't a song about a blue velvet chair. Not yet, but with ChatGPT we can make one really quickly. Okay, so let's find pad 5. We did not get any hassle on the way over here. How cool it would be to go in those little slots down there. Now I'm noticing, even though we're only running at 30 frames and stuff, and we're using FrameGen to generate the, what's the word? The interweaving frames, oh, there's a word. Yeah, the frame in between the 2 frames yeah. So anyway, even though we're doing that, interleaving, is it interleaving? Anyway, I am noticing a little bit of aliasing issues, just slight ones on some of the edges and these orange lines that make up the parking bay here. I'm noticing a couple of things, but other than that, everything is fine. Yeah, 30 frames, full ultra interlacing. Yeah, it's when you introduce a frame in between two actually you've got the monitor refreshing the frames, and you slice one in the middle like a cheese inside a sandwich. I don't know if it's interleaving, but it might be interlace. Yeah, yeah. So I'm running at 30 frames deliberately. As I said, I can run this at 60 no problem, and I effectively am running it at 60, even though it says 30. It's just sorcery, wizardry. All right, let's do this, because this is a mission that will give me the ranking. So hopefully I'll get that straight away, because it has the little chain icon on it. A courier job for Imperial Naval Intelligence. Ooh, and I can get some legacy firmwares. Sure, I'll take that.
Incoming message.
Yay, I have been promoted. Question is, how far into my promotion am I? Because I did make some donations, which I am convinced they were all for the Federation, for the, what do you call it? The Empire, the Imperial fascists. Windows debloat. No, I don't run that stuff now. I don't want it to take away anything that I actually really want. Yeah. Yeah. So, right. Let's just have a look at this first. Do I not get my nice little animation there? Doesn't work for these, right? Okay. Let's go to here. And we have 8% master. You see that? So it's not like, oh, you just ranked up to master and it's 0%. No, I've carried 8% over, and that's from the donations that I made before. So you don't. I could have just carried on making donations, and doing missions, and then maybe in an hour or two's time, I could have then took the ranking mission and ranked up, and I might have been, I don't know, 25, 30% master. It stores it. You don't lose anything, which is cool. Now here, I don't know. Oh, actually, yeah. But they're not the right ones. Oh, that's so bad. Why can't these have been Imperial? We've got the wrong icon on them. I think these are Alliance ones, right? These, because we've got Imperial, and another one there. But then we've got these independent ones, and that's what these donation missions are for. Oh, man, why can't we get this list in an Imperial place? Damn you. Oh, this isn't fair. There's no donation missions for the Empire. Despite that the Empire is the ruling faction here. That's not fair. But I'm going to go back to where I was, because I know for sure you can get Imperial donation missions there. They're not really popping up at the rate I would like. And I don't know how quick this is going to rank up, to be honest. But I'm going to try and just take some missions and try and get myself up there and hopefully make Squire today. That would be nice. So where was I in Lyrebees? Will I remember by looking at the station? Yeah, this one. Oops. All right. Oh, nice one, Kathleen, yes.
Ship released.
Oh, hang on. Right. Okay. Leave station. I've never heard of Bobby Vinton. Right, let's get out of the mass lock and skedaddle. So I've been hearing on the Galnet grapevine. Well, actually, that's not true. It's more like Elite Frontiers Facebook timeline. They were saying about Thargoids' behavior changing, and apparently it was just that they're leaving. I think it is or they're at least not so present in the Spire sites, and are probably I'm looking for another word again. when they accumulate together, to fend off attacks at the remaining Titans. So maybe there's going to be more resistance at the Titans now. And so there should be. Consolidate, I think, is the word I was looking for. Okay, I think we're going to overshoot the mark here. There we go. Managed to get it under control. As you would expect from your expert pilot today. Talking of pilots, I don't know if you guys saw in my Discord, did any of you guys watch the trailer promo for Flight Sim 2024? Yikes. I'm just wondering what graphics card I'm going to need to run it. This is when this little program that I'm running, the Frame Generation program, might come in very, very handy. It looks insane. It looks really good. Coming out November 19th, and I will do what I can to lay my doggy paws on that, because yeah, it looks very good. I mean, we only got 2 minutes and 33 seconds of video or something, but they crammed a lot in, and it looks insane.
Lima 0. The Empire cordially welcomes you. Please complete landing procedures within your allocated time slot.
Oops. Doesn't matter which way I go in, but let's try and keep the green to the right. Ah, I forgot to get permission.
Attention, please.
I am going back as quick as I can, so give me time. Don't find me. Don't you find me. I'm doing everything I can. There you go. They don't give you a lot of time, man. They're
Request denied.
yeah, thanks. Now they're in a huff.
Approval granted. Land on designated pad number 41.
Set me onto the naughty step for a few seconds. Alright. 41, right here. Actually not noticing any graphic issues at the moment at all.
Warning, Commander. Landing gear not deployed.
Is it looking smooth to you guys? To me, it doesn't look like Elite Dangerous at 30 frames per second. It looks exactly like it does when I cap it at 60. It's exactly the same for me.
Facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
It does look great, yeah, Katina. They've actually got pilots in the pilot seat now, and they've got a lot. I noticed a lot of features that they had on there, which they have on GSX. So I don't know if we're going to need GSX or, yeah. Mind you, GSX now is just on the Phoenix got passengers not only getting in the plane, but taking their seats on the plane as well, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it looks good. Whether you want to go hot air ballooning, racing, stunts, whatever they call it, or whether you want to fly a jet. And it looks like they're bringing an Airbus A330 as well. A good one, not a crappy one, a good one. All right, so yeah, we do those missions, of course, and if we do maybe some career jobs as well, these higher threat ones. I don't know if the higher threat ones are going to be... Oops. I don't know if the higher threat ones are going to help me with the ranking. Do you guys know if I take a mission that is higher threat or whatever, or is it going to rely on like rep or influence? Because I want to take this one, but I can also take these two, right? Because they're going to the same system. They're probably not going to be going to the same place. I'll be surprised if they are. Al Jazari City. Okay, that one. And if this one, yeah, let's do this now. If the next mission takes them to the same place, then that's better for me. And this is what I like about this Python now, is that we're using it now for what it was built for, multi-purpose missions. So combat, not a problem with this. Cargo hauling, not a problem. It's a different place. Of course it is. But it's only an extra 2, so we can do that. I just want to pile on these missions. I don't care that they're different, doing different stuff. Doesn't really matter the mission type. As long as yeah, as long as they're missions that I can readily do and or willing to do. I keep pressing the right mouse button, that's why we keep coming out of here. We've got 2 more, but these are going to 2 different systems. These aren't. As long as they've got the there's only one independent faction here, the rest are all Imperial. Boom time. Does that mean you have to do it quicker? Infiltrate the megaship uplink. That's an easy one. That's got some nice rep on it. And it's easy to do. So I'm going to add that one. Alright, let's do those. And also, let's see if the status has changed already. I don't think it has. It's 8%. I actually believe that we need to go to the main menu. It just relies on rep. Okay, well, I've got one mission there then that's 5 rep. If it is, then cool. I'll just take any Empire mission that's repping up. So let's get these ones out of the way. I'm guessing even if you have no rep on them, I don't know, maybe the rank will still go up, but it'll be by just a very small amount, I guess. I don't think, or would they just not give you anything? Yeah, it's still just 8%, despite my lovely, lovely donations. Right, so let's get out of here, and we'll do... We can get these delivery ones out the way first, because that way I'm not carrying around anything for future missions here. So let's get to the real map. And 36 Doradus. 3 jumps. Eek. Okay. So 3 jumps and then possibly some SCO to get us to the station quicker. So these are not going to take long at all. Zonta, hey, and Elliot's and Frank, hey, hi guys. Just had a right palaver in Astor back. Some bint, oh God, was saying I hit her van with my car door. Is that what? Oh right. And did you? I'm assuming not, right? Yeah. Hi guys. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Jim ABI. That's how I read that. He's got a friend as well, Joe MP3. I've started when I'm doing my OBS recordings now. Even though I've been using this format for years now, I really shouldn't have been. But normally when I've been recording, I've been doing it with MP4, and that's not a very good container or very good codec to be using for recording with OBS, especially if you're like me, where I tend to do the more longer format videos and stuff. I don't really do the 10-minute ones unless I'm just doing a quick informational thing. But I did one Well, the other day, I don't know if I've even put the video out at all. I don't think I have actually, because I did miss a section on it because it wasn't recording. But OBS, I changed it from MP4 to MKV because uploading to YouTube will still accept MKV, and even if it didn't, it wouldn't matter because I always do my post processing in my video editor anyway, and it outputs it directly to YouTube, so I don't have an issue there. But the point is that using MKV was better for me, and also it saved my life because the reason I switched to MKV is because of it preserves your file in case of any issues. And I had an issue where OBS just decided it was not going to respond anymore. It just said not responding. I was in the middle of videoing something, and I was probably about an hour in to the video. And if I'd been using MP4, that hour would have been gone, obliterated, lost it. But because it was MKV, you don't lose it. It just cuts off the video at the moment OBS decided to collapse. So the result was I still had the file minus a couple of minutes. So that was cool. So yeah, using MKV now for recording on OBS. So if you're not using MKV, I recommend it. It's just better. It saves you.
Ready to engage.
Oh yeah,
4, 3,
I get you, Frank. Yeah. This is it. You can get marks on your paintwork, can't you? And it's nothing that a polish wouldn't take out. But anyway, unless you saw you do it, there's not much you can do really. You can argue it all day. Oh Jesus, look at this thing. Oh, I guess we're in for a little bit of overheat. Now I do have a heatsink button assigned. I can't remember which one it was. I think I know which button it is. So when we get hot, I'll press the button and see what happens. Probably I'll self-destruct or something. If it doesn't drop a heatsink, I'll drop out of overcharge. Alright.
warning, operating hot.
Oh, and we've got to also take care of our fuel as well. We can't be dropping too much fuel. Ooh.
Temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Okay, that did not drop a heatsink. And I was late in deploying. Where's my target gone? It's unlocked my target. Nice. We're barely any further forward here. So where's my heatsink button thing? I might have to waste one just to find out. Nope. 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 I'm just pressing buttons on my joystick now. Oh, there it is. It's on my thumb.
Warning, operating hot safety limits. Heatsink deployed. Warning, temperature critical.
Right, because we didn't overheat and damage any modules, we didn't lose lock this time. Oh, Zonta, your screen cannot keep up. Yeah, I've capped it to 30, but I'm virtually running 60. It's not causing any problems, is it, for you guys? I I should be outputting at 1440/60. This is my native output here. I love that this ship runs at 18 degrees temperature by default.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Yeah, so I'm using frame generation, even though my card isn't a 40 series. I'll show you guys in a minute. But I'm finding it very effective on Flight Simulator. I think we're not going to have a fuel issue. We've used up a lot of fuel, like nitrous. Let's see if we can make the rest of this journey. Come on, clock. Come on, clock.
Warning. Temperature critical.
And we do have some repair bills as well. Oh, it's a bit blurry. So it's all right. Okay. See, for me, looking at it, it looks fine. Are you guys noticing any? Oh, it does look a bit weird. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing it on OBS now. Yeah. I did ask people to tell me, but maybe let me just see. Gameplay capture. I wonder if it's because I need to tell OBS to run it at 30 as well. All right, let's take off the frame gen and I'm going to put this back to where it should be. I definitely want to run this in Flight Sim though, because I think that's where it's going to make a difference. And also, it shouldn't really show up in the stream. I think because we're running at speed, where with Elite, it's kind of showing it up a bit more. It's not an exact science, but okay. So I've taken the program off, and I'm just going to close it down. There we go. All right.
Safety limits.
Okay. See now in Flight Sim, what you guys are experiencing there, what you guys are telling me, in Flight Sim, that shouldn't be an issue because, well, at least if I'm piloting a commercial jet, it's not going to be moving as fast as this. The appearance of movement isn't what you get in a game like this. So the gravity well is carrying us here, is it? I don't know. But yeah, it should be fine on Flight Sim because I run that at 30 anyway. But on this one, actually I run Flight Sim. How do I put it? It's capped at 60, but I don't really reach it when I'm in like the Phoenix 320 or something. I can hit 30 to 40 depending, sometimes 50, depending what airport I'm at. If it's a busy airport, Heathrow, Denver, or whatever, it's going to be an issue. But what I want to do is take the Phoenix up over New York with the frame gen thing on and see what happens. Right, we've made it. I hope my next stop. Oh, wait a minute. I might have done something really foolish here, but it doesn't matter. We'll get around it. I've got 2 deliveries in this system. What if my first delivery was way before here? And I should have done that one first. It doesn't matter. If that is the case, I'll just jump out the system and jump back in again. All right, so I know that the frame generation thing doesn't work with Elite. It works for me, but it doesn't work translating it onto OBS. But OBS has been told to push out at 60 anyway, the target frame rate, and yeah. Okay, noted. Good to know. So you guys should be seeing some smoother stuff now. Gardener dock, eh? Right, so I need ship repairs, I need fuel, and I need to drop off some stuff.
You are go for approach to pad 1-1.
And with the SCO, carrying the cargo around and having SCO is great because any warnings of interdiction, I can escape. Can you imagine if Frontier give the AI SCOs on their ship so they can chase you? Or just chase you down so they can attach the interdiction tether to your ass. Right, the 3 R's: refuel, repair, and restock.
Touchdown sequence complete. You may disembark when ready. Good to have you, Commander.
I'll be staying on the ship. Right, so mission. Let's get this one complete. And here, deliver. Oh, this is the. Oh, I thought this was the 54 one. Shite. I'll take the rep. I'll bet you I've screwed this up. Okay. Oh, have I though? No, I haven't. It's right there. Oh, it's literally next door. Look, 50.2. It's right there. So I didn't come all this way for nothing. I thought maybe it could have been easily one of these, which I should have then visited first. Dyson. That's a good place to be in the vacuum of space, isn't it? Yeah, it's a joke. Suck it up. Right, okay. 2 vacuum cleaner jokes. Not good. Cinema mode keeps the chat on the right, similar to Twitch. Oh, right. Yeah, they would be wobbling everywhere. They can barely... They're wobbling everywhere already. Oh, this will be a challenge. Twist the ship round before death. You're not allowed... See, I make a rule when I do that. You're not allowed to start twisting the ship around or moving the ship until you hear the boost sound. Only then. And I don't mean the build up like the... No, it has to be the boom, that... Once you start hearing that sound, then you can position the ship. That's my little rule.
Till next time, Commander.
Alright, let's do a quick overcharge then. Do we even need to? It's such a short distance. I'm just waiting for that time clock to settle, because it's clearly not accurate at the moment. It's like the percentage time remaining barring Windows. Not accurate. Pure guesswork. Time remaining. I had it the other day actually. I was copying some files and it said time remaining 2 hours 15. This was right at the beginning. And then after it copied a couple of files, it went time remaining 1 hour 10. I thought, oh, thanks. You saved an hour and 5 minutes in about 30 seconds. Nice.
Warning, braking drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, yeah. I was too late there. I could have done it, but I was way late pressing the deactivate. Typical. Al Jazeera, isn't that a TV station? Just staying low at the moment to avoid the planets up above, the gravity well. So we'll just nicely just cruise into here. There we go. So, in the world of updates, guys, we've had Starfield has had a massive update, bringing something new to it. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, Starfield, and I think did No Man's Sky have another big update? I can't remember. I think so. Yeah, we've had a couple of things that have had some massive updates recently. I've got so much I want to still show.
Docking request granted.
And you know how we've just finished Sniper Ghost Warrior 3? I just bought Sniper Ghost Warrior 2. It was like, it was on CD keys for like £1.89 or something. So I thought, shit, why not? I haven't played it before, so I don't know how it is. But yeah, if it's anything like 3, we'll be fine. And there's a DLC mission pack called Siberia or something, £1.49. So I haven't got that yet, but I'm going to see how Ghost Warrior 2 is first. And if it's playable, then fine. And I also got given a key to a game I already own, because I couldn't wait for them to respond to me, so I bought it. So I declined the key from them, told them I already bought the game, so I don't think they'll be too put out by it. Yeah, so stuff coming to this channel, all mixed up stuff to do with the sea, stuff to do with cars, not racing, what else, stuff to do with pools, swimming pools, and stuff to do with boxes. I've already done the boxes video already. I haven't got it put out yet though. But yeah. Anyway, that's just idle chat while we're doing this. Let's go here. And this gets me 5 influence. I don't know whether that counts towards anything. Alright, that's got all my cargo out. So we've got maximum influence here. I'm going to go for that anyway. Reputation increased as well, so it does actually affect your rep, which makes sense. If you've given them more influence, then your reputation should go up a little, right? Oh, hold on, go back. There's only one Empire faction here, but by any chance? No. Wow. Wait a minute. We're in the system 36 Doradus, and all these missions are to kill ships from this system? What the hell's going on in this place? Jeez. Sounds like they want to just genocide all their own ships. What the hell's all that about? Okay. Right, so the next one is we have a courier job, which is the one that gets us all that massive rep, not this one. Husband refinery. Oh, that's a place where women take their husbands to train them to be more obedient servants, refine their attitudes. Everything's set to extreme. Is it taxi life? No, it's not actually. It's probably actually I you know what, Frank? I did look at taxi life. It does look kind of interesting. Um, yeah, but I think it might be something that I would look at in the future. I don't know. It kind of looks cool. It wouldn't be anything quick, but no, this is probably a bit more boring. But it was interesting to me because I do it in real life, or at least I have done. I haven't done it for a while. But it's car detailing simulator. Yeah, wow, eh? Woo, the dynamic world of don't use a sponge. And they do in the car detailing, but mind you, they use the sponge on, I think, on the windows, on the glass, so that's not so bad. Or on the wheels, I think it is. It might be on the wheels. Yeah, I think it's on the wheels. They use a sponge somewhere, but thankfully they don't do it on the paint because, yeah, you just don't. So this mission I want to do now because it's going to give me 5 reputations. So let's go to this place. It's excuse me. Oh, COVID. Right, so it's probably it is 100. Yeah, it is 3 missions back the other way. Where's the other one? Was that a system called She Sucks? What? Oh, okay. Well, that's probably not how you pronounce it. Right, so where's the other one? Ah, it's up near there, up near Achenar. Okay, well, we can do that one last because it's close by. So let's go here. Turn them into glue. Huh? Is that some horse related? Oh, sorry, I'm out of it. Not with it. Right. So next mission we've done 2 cargo drops. We've done donations, nice and easy. Courier data job, and now we're gonna go and scan a mega ship. Oh, I can get rid of the on-screen frame rate, right? You can notice how my frame time has dropped back down to 16 now. When it was doing the frame generation, it doubled. The lower your frame time, the better. I think for me that counts more than frame rate, because that's how much time it takes to generate the next frame, and the quicker you can do that, the nicer you have it. All right, so let's go up here. Now you'll, oops, it's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Now you'll notice, oh god, it's put it back down here again. What are you doing? Right, so I'm going to put the cursor up at the top. I'm going to lock it in as well. There you go. Right, let's see if it remembers the... It's not a cursor, but I can't think what else to refer to it as. But let's see if it retains that position on the jump. Oh, at the husband refinery, of course. Yeah. The thing is, though, if you are found out for turning a husband into glue, can you make the guilty verdict stick? No. Right. Easy, 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 easy. Matrox. I used to have a Matrox card, but it wasn't a video card. It was a video card, but it wasn't a graphics card, is what I'm saying. It was strictly for video. I think it was called the Matrox RT 2500, something like that, and it was specifically for doing video stuff, slides and wipes and stuff, things that software now on these computers will just do with utter ease. But I'm talking way back in the days of the Pentiums and stuff. And God, you guys remember Celerons? They're not doing Celerons anymore, right? Yeah, pretty sure you can. Oh, the glory of glue jokes. Are Matrox still around then? Jeez. Oh, that's amazing. The fact that they've called it a ring as well. Sabine ring. That's brilliant. Is that coincidental? Or is that on purpose? If it's on purpose, well done, Frontier. If you guys don't know, there was a woman driver, racing driver called Sabine Schmitz. She's passed away now, very young, and she was the queen, shall we say, of the Nordschleife Nürburgring. She knew that track better than anybody, and she was the famous one on Top Gear who said that she could do Jeremy Clarkson's Jaguar lap time in a transit van, and she pretty much almost did it. And the fact that they've named it here Sabine Ring, that is freaking awesome. Because the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife, is also known as the Ring. It's quicker to say the Ring, so they call it the Ring. And the fact that they've called it Sabine Ring here, that's brilliant. I'm going to screenshot that. I didn't even know that existed. You think it's on purpose? That's brilliant. Nice one, Frontier. You've just earned a couple of brownie points in the vault there for that one. She was brilliant. Race. I remember she entered into a racing series, and she was competing against, I think it was all males, and she was doing okay because she was a pretty damn good racing driver, to be fair. But when they came and did a race on the Nordschleife, oh boy, she showed them the way. She knew every bump, every crack, every inch of it. She'd done, because she lived there, really. She was done so many laps. Amazing. Yeah, such a sad loss. And if you've not seen Sabine Schmitz do the Nordschleife in a van, go check it on YouTube. The fact that she hauled a transit van round in 9 minutes is just mental. She was overtaking some really fast cars on the way as well. I remember watching it. No fear, that woman. She was the bring it on kind of thing, you know. Absolutely no fear at all. Right. Well, we definitely need to be here. Let's get a little bit closer. On a very yellow planet as well. Right, so we're a comm system, right? We're going with, or something. So we're going to have to get a bit closer. Let me just have a quick look here a sec. Ah, the ship's log. Okay. So let's get a bit closer. Ooh, slow down, slow down. And we want the... Oh, there it is. We just need it to be a little bit closer. And for this, we need to be real close.
Mission objective complete.
That's it. 5 rep. Done. That's all you need. And this is the data that you get off the thing. It tells you where it's going, it just doesn't tell you when. Actually, it's already at the 3rd one right now, so its next one is going to be Mebetica. Mebetica. Yeah, that. Do they though? Do they move around and actually do that? I actually don't know if that's a thing. So we have one more mission to go, which is the courier job over in Alakagui. Yeah, Alakagui. Does it really matter? Probably. But Frontier won't even be able to tell you how to say it. Man, I have a cough today, jeez. I've got something coming on. And my tea's gone cold. Bugger. That's double Dutch to me, Frank. Back when I was in the IT game, when I was doing it for a job, I would probably know what that all meant. Let's do the jump. Alasagui. Our lass agrees. Alasagui. Let's get the thing off the screen, shall we?
Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, I know you want me to get there really quick, or I've got somebody on my tail who wants something. Nope, delivery bonus.
Warning.
Let's get away from the sun first. Done. Cool off a little bit. We don't have far to go here anyway. Pop it. Oh, we need to cool it down. Okay. Please give us a little icon on the screen, Frontier, for this. Husband refinery. I wonder if there's a wife refinery or a wife. Okay, I won't say what I was going to say. Some thoughts should not be read aloud. And no, it wasn't anything dirty. No, it wasn't. Okay, so after we go back and hand all these missions in. Let's see where we are, and maybe it will give us a small idea of the rate at which we're ranking up here, and then maybe we can decide if we're going to make Squire today or not. Actually, Christina, when you mentioned about turning them into glue, what I'd actually thought was the wife abattoir is what I had in my head.
Docking request granted.
But I thought that's a bit unfair, isn't it? Ooh.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Oh, I get an extra 80,000. Slaughter spouse, there you go. That works for both then. Take the rep, sure. Now then, do we have anything hanging around here? Yes, the log uplink. And the donations one? Oh, those donation missions should just be accept and that's it. It's donated. But no, they don't. You've got to go through all these screens to complete the donation and put your name on a hospital wing. I don't know.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
The combat clipper. Yeah, what rank do you need for clipper though? Let's have a look. Baron. So yeah. So Squire is the 4th rank. The first rank is none, right? That's your start one. So we'll class that as 0. And then you've got Outsider, which is your first Imperial ranking. Surf, Master, which is number 3, which is what I'm on right now. Then Squire, Knight, Lord, Baron, Viscount, Count, Earl, Marquis, Duke. Well, Marquis, is it Marquis or Marquis? Duke, Prince, and King. Prince. Charming. Yeah. Right. Just so they wouldn't cart me off to the slaughterhouse, I had to tell them I wasn't married at the husband refinery.
3, 2,
Yeah, well, I think a combat clipper would be a good idea because I know it's pretty bad for hard point placement, right? With specific weapons, but like going fixed perhaps might not be the best plan. But the clipper isn't a ship that I've generally spent a lot of time with, so just to be different, sure. We can plan for that in the future, but it's going to take me a while to get there, I think. I've got a few more ranks to go yet.
warning. Braking drive operating beyond
I should have let myself cool a little bit, but we're fine. More than fine. Oh yeah, they are agile. I have piloted them before, but I haven't had one and stuck with it. In fact, on the Rusty account, I don't even think I own one. And I don't think I do. I've had one, but yeah, I don't think I've had one, you know, fully engineered and all pimped out and stuff. Mark Shaw, good evening, Mark. Welcome. Hope you're doing just fine. Lilka Beacon. Well, should I do some YouTube maintenance while I'm doing it? So don't forget to smash the like or click it or whatever you do, and share and subscribe and whatever. The YouTube stuff. It's not normally a thing I'd remember to do. But I have been on people's streams, people that I go to quite a long time, and I don't remember to do the like until they say it. Don't forget to leave a like, and I think, Jesus, I've been watching this stream for half an hour and I've forgotten to do it. And, it happens. Freaky deaky. Good evening, sir. Oh, let's get permission.
Approval granted. Land on designated
Oh,
pad
nice.
number 03.
That nice green look to it, and the lighting looks really cool. I like.
Scan detected.
Fly together right now. Right, okay, here we go. Pad 3. Danger, what? Oh, keep clear. Right. Well, I was keeping clear, but I had to go closer to read the sign. Right, let's hand all that stuff in. Oh, the devil. You know, I had a friend of mine who's also passed away, Mary. I have a Python named after her on my Rusty account, my friend Mary. And every time she used to see me, that's what she used to say. How the devil are you? Every time. How the devil are you? In her lovely Scottish accent. And my reply was always, I'm the devil himself. Am I grinding for the Corvette? No, no, no. That's a long way away. And besides, that's on federal, isn't it? That's federal ranking. This is Imperial ranking I'm doing. This is why the 8% didn't go up, because I hadn't handed those in. But yeah.
Incoming message.
So you gotta go back 2 screens. So 1, 2, 3. Oh well. I'll take the rep. And not the money, which I could have used for donations. Talking of which, do you have any? Yay! And they're all for the wrong thingy thing. Those 3 I just handed in, they weren't independent, were they? They probably could have been, because it's just like me to click on the wrong mission type or mission faction. It's just like me. This is a different type of donation. Kind of the same as this, really. You have to source and... But this, yeah, you have to source and return them. Oh, just can't quite fit 216 in there. But these ones that have got the high rep, obviously this one's a bit out of my... It's not that it's not doable, it's just it would take forever. But yeah, the high rep ones I want to go for. Like this one. 5 rep for 67 units of palladium. Oh yeah, bring it. Let's do this and then we'll look at threat level 6 and then we'll see where we are on the percentage scale, shall we? Plug in. Yeah. Right. Let's collect those. So yeah, just easy. This is your bog standard gameplay, elite dangerous day-to-day stuff, isn't it? It's how it is. Alright, so we've got it. 67 palladiums. None of them are from London. And we need to see where we're going. Okay, so a couple of jumps away. Hopefully, I don't have a system map yet for this place. Hopefully it's not too far out either. Yeah, that would be a big move, wouldn't it? Big ship pre-builds.
Complete. You may proceed when ready.
I'll tell you what though, talking of ships. Oh boy, am I gonna grab myself a Type 8. Ooh, baby, that thing looks slick. I mean, it's different, but the back end looks nice. I actually thought the front with those two great big, I don't know what you call them, pylon things that sit either side of the cockpit would be good storage space for cargo, but I don't really think they're big enough, and that's where the hard points are sitting, so I don't know. Because they are talking up that it stores, they are talking up that it stores a good amount of cargo. So I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know if it's, I mean, like the Type 9 is pretty fat on cargo. So I don't know if we're looking at something around maybe, if I had to guess, 600 maybe? 600 cargo? I don't know. Maybe not that much. I mean, the T9 used to be 512, didn't it? And then it got buffed up to 700 something. But yeah. Well, I guess doesn't it depend on the design though? Like if the design is built that it can just take a lot of boxes on board or whatever. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be a cargo ship that can deliver a good amount, but also have the ability to defend itself, and it looks awesome. I love the look of it. It's very different. It doesn't look like it's out of Elite Dangerous. It looks like Star Citizen have said, hey, we've got a ship design that we built and we're not using. Do you want it? And Frontier, yeah, we'll make it a trading ship. I like the look of it though. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to grab one. And it might just make me a trader for a while, at least. So I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on the T8, but I like it. I just wonder in what way is it going to let us down? Too few optional internals, hard points not big enough, or not numerous enough, not as much cargo as Frontier had hyped. I don't know, but it's got the looks. Hey, SWG Havoc, hey. I mean, if you think about it though, it could be like, let's say they gave it, I don't know, 50, 75 more cargo than a Python. And that could be the new medium ship that's got the most cargo to hold. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, I think all these new ships now are going to come with full SCO compatibility kind of thing. Yeah, so it's got that. You've got SCO with it. You've got. It looks like it can defend itself. It looks like it's got some decent hard points, and the hard point placements on the ends of those turret things look pretty good. Those big, I don't know what you would call them, but yeah, it looks kind of cool.
Operating beyond safety limits.
Not forgetting to drop the throttle when you come out of overcharge as well. Otherwise it stays in the gravity well and you'll fly past. Yeah, I wonder if it would make anything redundant. I mean, I think this is where, or one of the reasons why Frontier kind of didn't make the Python 2 better than the Python in terms of, certainly in terms of internals. The Python Mark 1 internals are just far better than the 2 in that they have a couple of larger core slots. They've got 5s instead of 4s for the Python 2, and certainly the optional internals are quite limited on the Python 2. So Frontier do this all the time. You know, they'll give you something cool with one hand and then take something away with the other. It's going to happen with the T8 for sure, and I think they will have that in mind, that they don't want to, like, they're not going to make a Type 9 redundant. You know, the T9, I think there's only one ship above the T9 for carrying amount of cargo, and that's the Cutter, right? The Cutter's the only thing that can carry more. I think the Cutter's like 792 or something. What's the limit of the T7 now? It's 700 something, right? But the Cutter offers slightly more.
Approval granted. Please make your way to landing pad 35.
Yeah, but they had to buff the T9 for cargo because of the T10, I think it was, right? Yeah, so I think Frontier be mindful of that. So we're going to be losing out something on. I think it should slot in between the 7 and the 9 in terms of its abilities and stuff. So maybe it'll do around 400 cargo. I don't know. I can't remember what a T7 maxed out is.
Landing complete. Alight when ready.
But in terms of how much cargo you can take, there is a big gap between the 7 and the 9. Right? So I think I would probably expect the T8 to slot in between, and if that is the case, then you work out, well, what's the minimum amount of cargo racks you need in order to achieve hauling cargo that's a quantity in between the 7 and the 9, maybe slightly favoring edging up to the 9. So maybe do you know what I mean? So if the T7 was 200 and the T9 was 600, then they wouldn't make, I don't think they'd make the 8 400. I think they'd maybe make it like 425 or 450, just a little bit edged that way. And then maybe from there you can work out how many internal slots it can have for that. But then it's how big are those slots? Are they big classes in order to give us big cargo racks? Because the bigger the cargo racks, the less slots you need to make a certain amount, right? My throat is really just not doing well. I hope I haven't caught anything. Jesus. Rep.
Incoming message.
Okay. before we check the percentage, I'm just going to make sure that what we get shown is correct. So I'm going to main menu it. I mean, cargo, a decent capacity cargo, but also a ship where it's going to be able to defend itself really well. And I think the T7 lands on a small pad as well, though, right? But is it going to make the T7 redundant? Does the T7 make the T6 redundant, though? You know, I don't know. Okay, so we were 8% before. Have we made any decent chunks into that? Holy sugar balls. Yes, we have. 63%. Okay, cool. We're going to definitely be making Squire today then, as long as my throat can hold out. Oh, the 7 is a large? Is it? Wow, I didn't realize that. Did I say sugar balls? I don't know what I was getting at there. Yeah, I can get very inventive with those things. 63%. Ooh, mamacita. We jumped. What do we have here then in terms of faction? Oh my god. They're, apart from the last two, they're all Imperial. Ah, we've got two more. And they're Imperial. And one is the Miss 300,000. So let's do that. And that one. Oh, I wish I could do that one. Kill the Empire fleet ships. Yeah, how many though? Like 16? Oh my god, it's 16. Oh, find your targets in the conflict zones. What? Well, that's easy. In a CZ? 16 ships in a CZ. We should be able to do that, right? Shall we? Yeah, go on, let's do that. That's different. 16, so we just go into a conflict zone and just kill 16 ships? Well, duh. Like, sure, no problem. No brainer. Let's do it. Should be a bit of fun. Alright, we've handed the donation missions in, so they should be happy. Empire's fleet. So we are going to kill some Empire ships, but we are still going to rank up in the Empire because we're doing it for another Empire. That's weird, isn't it? You think one would... You think I would drop some? Like, I've gone up another 4% there. Yeah. Okay, Jeffrey, no problem, mate. I know you have early start. Yeah, no sweat, man. Have a good night's sleep. Something that I've been missing out on. Yeah, I'm just going to go after the small ships. Except, if I can avoid it, Vipers. Hate Vipers. Can't stand them. They're a pain in the rear thrusters. Alright. Let's plot a course. Oh, we're here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's it. There's some around here. Let's just go. And now we're doing combat. So we've done training, combat. We haven't done any mining or exploration. And I don't think we will be. Not on this stream anyway.
Detachment sequence complete. You may proceed when ready.
Right, Is it already here on the nav? Or do we have to? There we go. Low intensity. See, that's easy, low intensity, but there might be lesser ships there. So I'm hoping... Oh, that's all there is? Oh, come on. Just the one?
Speed restrictions lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
Yep, thanks.
Four,
There.
2, 1, engage.
Right, let's take a looky. Polu Botok. Okay, fair enough. Conflicty. That's it. Oh, there's another one. Another low intensity. Anything else that I might have missed? Extraction sites. I think we're going to be crap out of luck. There's another one. Okay. Well, might as well go to the closest one. And we have to be sure that we take on Empire's fleet. So we have to fight against Empire's fleet, which will hopefully be here.
Warning, operating beyond safety limits.
Yep. Okay, Freaky. Well, in case I miss you, because I'm in combat or something, have a good evening as well, sir. I've actually forgotten what weapons I've got on this, but I'm sure I'll be reminded very quickly. Or I can just have a look. Oh yeah, okay. Beam and multi. Your staple diet. "16 ships against Empire's fleet." I kind of forgot. I already forgot the name, but had I gone in and had I not looked just then and gone into here, I would have known which one to pick. If you know what I mean. Right. So let's hope they are here. If not, we'll have to go to another one. Yeah, so we are the royal elite of the Grand Duke. The question is, did he have 10,000 men?
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Well, thank you very much. Oh. Where's my enemies? There we go. Vulture. We start with a vulture. So yeah, we didn't build this as an outright combat ship. It is basically a multi-purpose with a few teeth. Switch to a different fire group here, so we've got everything on the one, and then I can control my ship's distance better. Ideally I want to be closer up.
Target destroyed.
You got him. Well done, Commander.
Expert Clipper. Okay.
Under attack.
Oh, I was just coming after you.
Target shields offline.
enjoy the burn. Okay, it looks like my 2 pips into weapons is not gonna work out, because I didn't have any multi-cannons firing for a while there. Imperial Courier.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
I know what to do. With having everything on one fire group is I do use up a little bit more ammo than what I essentially want, because the multi-cannons are firing all the time, even when they don't have the ideal lock, the big circle as I call it. See how the movement is just all the same. Being attacked by another ship now, or I was. See, they just keep coming at you, and then they chaff. Very weird. It's not how I would expect you to do a dogfight, but sure. Whatever you want. I'm wasting too much time on this guy, because I'm getting attacked by somebody else who's taking my shields down at the same time.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Yes, as long as it's bacon and egg. I think perhaps pip-wise I could probably get away with 3-3. Pick the fine time to reload you. Yeah, I know the AI do get to cheat a little in combat. That's what you get.
Nicely done, Commander.
Oh, shush. Oh, we have an ASP scout on its way out. hoping not to run out of ammo before I do these 16 ships. Not quite getting the big circle there. There it is. Oh, next volley, he's gone. I'm going to do it with just the beams, I think. No point using up extra bullets here.
Target destroyed.
Nicely done, Commander.
Victory is close. I can feel it. Keep up the pressure.
Keeps him there anyway. Just ram into him, just hold him in place for a second while I can tear into him. Bye.
Frameshift charge
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
I've nearly won this battle already. Surge detected.
under attack.
I need to be closer. The closer I am, the harder it is for me to lock them. Because they're moving quicker when they're closer to me. See? There we go.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Get the volleyball out.
Target shield.
Hey, Majuk.
Destroyed.
You got him.
Yeah, rewards are low in the thing. Oh. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean I can't still take this guy unless he surges. He's gonna surge, isn't he? No matter what. That was a waste of bullets, and I knew it. How many did we get? 8. I figured it was 8. All right. Am I close by to anywhere I can get a refill? I guess just back at plug-in vision. Pizza.
2, 1. Engage.
Katsui. As long as it doesn't go meow before you put it in the oven, you're fine.
Operating beyond safety limits.
See, that's what happens when you don't dethrottle. You get stuck in the gravity well and it pulls you towards it. But at least we got here. Pelugin. I suppose if you get a robotic eye transplant, that would be Pelugin vision. Just plug it into the socket and you're good to go. Come on. I just want to rearm on the multi-cannons before I go back in and hopefully take down another 8 before we win the battle. But we gain rep just from winning that battle, right?
Delacey, Oscar Lima 0. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to our territory. We are honored by your visit. Station services have been informed of your arrival. Access permitted.
They're all very polite and
3-3.
posh, aren't they? And all their ships are clean inside and nicely hoovered. Making a mockery out of the feds. Ooh, wrong one, Rusty. Go back. I know you have an aversion to landing on pad 33, but sometimes you just have to do these things.
Docking procedure complete. Systems offline. Our facilities are at your disposal, Commander. Landing restraints retracted. You are clear for departure. Please maintain a safe clearance distance, Commander. Reports of steady traffic in this sector. You are clear to resume predetermined flight path. Safe travels, Commander.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Warning. Braking line operating beyond safety limits.
on, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Nice work, Ace. I'm starting to think we can win this thing.
Target shields offline. Warning. Temperature critical.
You got him. Well done, Commander.
Victory is close. I can feel it. Keep up the pressure.
Frameshift charge detected. Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
My mic was muted, yeah, because I have it if I'm going to make any noises like coughing or something, and I sometimes forget to turn it on, and you miss the best joke in the world. Right, so yeah, I just went no shields on that last one because he was getting away, and I needed agility, and I just wasn't getting it. It's so easy to just lose them.
Target destroyed.
Oh no! God flippity jibbity it.
Frameshift charged.
Oh, I need to kill 2 more. Okay, we pop out and back in again then. Oh, wait a minute though. Hold your horses. Ah, they're all surging out anyway. We won't get any.
Cannot comply.
Yeah, which they do from time to time. All of them turning on me. And that's when you just need to get the frig out of there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oop, did I just? There we go. Right, let's go back in. Because they'll have all come back again, you see, as if by magic. You think they've all left, but nah. Not really. So we only need 2 ships. Are they here? Yeah. Right. Let's go get him.
Commander.
Python. Let's go after the Python. Sure. We only need multi-cannons for 2 ships. Python versus Python. Although, if he's not facing me and firing at me, it's not really Python versus Python, is it?
Frameshift charge detected.
Frame shift that.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Who's going to be my last one? Imperial Eagle. Who's this? Oh, a dangerous cutter is firing at me? It's probably not a good idea to take it on. Find something else. Elite Vulture. Nah. Asp Scout. It's going to take too much time to do the other one there. The cutter's just going to take too much time and too much ammo. Where this guy will fulfill the contract.
Incoming mission critical.
Nicely done, Commander.
Right, you have to win the battle without me though. I'm out of here. My mission is complete. Yeah, it's weird though, because with that rep, I'm actually taking a mission for an Imperial faction, but I'm fighting against an Imperial faction as well. So it's kind of balancing out, isn't it? I should be getting, well, actually I'll be getting low rep with that. I'll be lowering my rep with the faction I'm fighting against, the Empire's fleet. But I should be gaining overall in the Empire because I'm actually doing a mission for them. And I'll be gaining the, that faction I was fighting for, the Grand Old Duke of York, whatever. I'll have gained with them. And by handing the mission in, I'll gain again. So, shug it in. Do NPC crew rank up faster than the... do NPCs rank up at all? Oh, you mean the multi-crew thing? Yeah, not the multi-crew. Yeah, I know what you mean, the fighter ship thing. Yeah, Kathina will know. Now we needed to go and unlock the Achenar permit to get to this engineer because they do, isn't it grade 5 sensors? Is that the one we're chasing down for them? I think that's what it is. I think that's the whole reason why we're doing this. Be interesting to see how much percent this this gives us now. Because normally I've been doing my missions out of Lyabes.
Delacey Oscar Lima 0. The Empire cordially welcomes you to our facility, friend.
I didn't know there was a species of bees that lie.
Set course for landing pad 07.
Oh great, I've just dropped her. How did that happen? How did I drop a heatsink? I've taken the key binding off so it doesn't happen.
Deployed.
And the only way to deploy a heatsink now is with a button on my joystick, which I have not pressed.
Scan detected.
So I don't know what's going on with that. Scrape. Right, let's hand this in and see where we are. We're currently at 67, I believe.
Disposal, Commander.
Oops, wrong one. Yep, 67%. So we're going to hand in a Rep 5. If I pick the right reward. That one. So how much percentage will a Rep 5 move me at this level? Obviously the higher up you go in rank, the slower or the less percentage that's going to affect. Alright. 70, so 10% then. We got 10%. And we need 23%. So, okay. Let's see if we can get some rep missions, which are nice and easy to do. So yeah, the ship is decent in combat. There you go, 1,000,000 to the cause. But it's only going to give me 2 rep. But anyway, nice and easy to do. So let's go here and choose rep. So these are all the ones that reward with rep. It looks like all the big rep ones are kill missions now. Can't quite make a 288 on this ship. This one for 3 rep, that's nice and easy. That couldn't be easier. Also this one. And this one. So that'll get me 3 rep, so 6 rep, I guess. Is that valid? It will count for 6, maybe 12%. We need to do something, so let's go do that one. And this one. Okay, so we've got 2 ship uplinks to do. That's nice and easy. Yeah, let's just get those done and then we can go back to Lyabes. I'll hand that in. 81 now. A couple of Rep 5 missions would see that sorted. Oh, terrible. I've just read the joke. Oh. Okay, I made up a joke a while back and I I came across it the other day and it made me laugh, so I can tell you it if you want. You have to be British to understand it, I think. Yeah, probably. So if you're not from the UK, you won't get this. So if a Geordie plays chess with a computer, who wins? AI man? Right. Let's leave, shall we? We're already undocked. That's a rusty joke. Why the water boils? Go on, Zonta. Because it finds it bubbly. I don't know.
You are now clear of the station. Safe travels, Commander.
Waiting for the punchline, Zonta. Don't keep us hanging. Tell us why that water's boiling. Oh, you need an answer first? Well, the answer would be I don't know. I mean, I do know, but for the purpose of the joke. You'll have to kettle for that answer. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay, I don't know, Zonta. Why does water boil? I did. I said I don't know. Oh, is there any answer? Because it's reached 100 degrees. Moving swiftly on, Zonta. Oh, you've made me... Oh, no, I've got it. No, I haven't got it. I'm 167 kilometers out. Thanks. That's enough time to put the kettle on. Did you hear about the knife thrower at the circus? Threw a knife, missed the target, and he hit another circus performer right in the neck. Yep. Got the juggler. No, probably not, Zonta. let's get close in. Perhaps, I don't know which side it's going to be on, but
In range. Any nearby pilots, we need help.
do you? That's going to be a problem. I'm actually scanning these things. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a squeeze in here.
Mission objective complete.
Right. I cannot respond to your help thing, your distress. Let's see if we can go to Ladler now. Of course we can. Who's there, Zonta? Somebody with a cup of tea by any chance? Knock knock jokes with text is the... Don't give up your day job, Zonta. Okay, let me just get my thermal signature down a little. Yeah, that'll do.
Operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, too early. Stay on the throttle. Slows us down at a much slower rate when you stay on the throttle like this. Okay, we're out of the gravity well now. I've got plenty of them, Frank, but I'm staying away. Yep, that's an old Billy Connolly one there, Shuggy Din. Wait a minute. We need to be here. There you go. Yeah, that is an old one. I was going to say, should we try and find the uplink
Hostile forces in range. This is an open call to any nearby pilots. We need help.
without using night vision? Stop, 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 stop. let's not do that. Jesus, how many power capacitors? Man. Oh, it's just here.
Mission objective complete.
Done. Two times 3 rep there.
Target shields offline.
Do we have any baddies here? Deadly Conda. That wouldn't be a good idea though, Rusty. I mean, you've just completed. Would this be a good idea? My multi-cannon's even firing. Why aren't they firing? Oh, I'm on the wrong fire group. Plonker. See ya, Jim. He's dead, Jim.
Target destroyed.
You're welcome, guys. And now I must bid you farewell. Right, back to Laura. Deadly Anaconda. No problem. Yeah, what's that one about the dinosaur that just had a diet of just spicy foods and curries and stuff? Megasaurus. Right. Go this way, quicker. So I think this is, I don't think this is going to put us into the 100%, by which case we get the rank mission, but I think it's going to put us really, really close.
Warning. Braking drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yeah, we're under 7. We might want to just dip the nose a little. There we go. We're out. Good evening, William. How are you, sir? Yeah, Python's doing really well, isn't it? I mean, it is great for multi-purpose. So if you wanted a ship and you can only pick the one, this is a good contender because it can do everything. Like the Anaconda can as well, but Anaconda just does everything better. It just can't dock on platforms, which can be a hindrance sometimes, and they're a bit more bitchy to land on the planet's surface if you're exploring with them. Other than that, yeah, for all round missions off the mission board, this thing will do it all, won't it? I mean, all ships will do all of them to an extent, but you wouldn't want to be doing trade missions in a Imperial Eagle. This sounds like it's going to be really corny, Zonta. An ant who fights crime.
We are honored by your visit.
Don't say insect man or something like that, please. Go on.
Land on designated pad number 08.
Oh, I know. A vigilante. Oh, you know what rank he could have been as well, Zonta? Detective in... No. Detective Insector.
Detected.
Get it? Insector. Detective Insector. See, I just thought of that. Just came to my head.
Be reminded,
A
Imperial
vigilante.
restrictions are in place.
The idea is not to have the keyword in the question and the punchline. So you could say, what do you call an insect who fights crime?
Landing gear not deployed.
And then you can say vigilante. But if you're using ant in the question and the answer, it doesn't quite have that punch to it. But yeah, vigilante. Or you could have the wife of your uncle. The wife of an uncle. That would have a vigilante. Or a wife of an uncle who's always on the lookout. Would be a vigil. Oh, I don't know. It works. Detective Insector. There's probably other puns related to that as well. I mean, can you imagine like the irony of that game? Is it Ant Colony or something? Colony of Ants or something? There's a game. It's apparently pretty good. Can you imagine if that game had a bug? That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Yep. These are the kind of thoughts that keep me awake. If Colony of Ants game has a bug, is that a feature? I don't know. Right, where did we get to? 96, you son of a... I knew we'd get close. So we need 2 more missions then, I think. We need 1 to get to the 100%. And then we need the actual mission rank, mission... Well, they don't have to be bugs for the joke to work, though. But yeah, they are bugs, I guess. Oh, could this take us over? It's only 1 rep. If not... We'll figure something out. Let me just quickly... I don't think we're going to change the amount there, to be fair. Oh, I know that one, Frank. Yeah, you can tell it. I know the answer. Yep. What do you call a man who lives in a hedge? Russell. Okay, right, so let's go to here and here. So it is 96. Okay, because I didn't hand it in, because I keep forgetting to do that. Jeez. $99. Oh, that's just... Really? So we should just wait for a donation mission then. Rather than... Anything I take that's got any rep to it will do it. But if I take one with high rep, well... That's cool because it will bleed over into the next thing, so We're good. Ambient muesli. Seriously? See, this one would take us to where we need. Oh, that's an easy one, Zonta. That's an easy one. Primates. Primates. What's the difference between a politician and a trampoline? The difference? I don't know. Is it worth just hanging around? What we could do is go to Liabees, and there's probably going to be a donation mission there. Just to save us. Because if I do the uplink mission, which would certainly take us to where we want, the thing there is we'd have to come back to here. But if we go to Liabees and do a donation mission, we're right next to Achenar. If we... Yeah, let's go there. Oh man, what have I started with the corny jokes? You guys are just taking it to a whole new level.
Ship released. Please observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
Loss.
Attention. Reckless maneuvers will not be tolerated at this facility.
GFY. That's clean for Bernard Manning.
You are now leaving the controlled zone. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau now signing off.
Zonta, you're coming up with easy ones, man. What has ears but cannot hear? Corn.
System scan complete.
I've got quite a few claims to hand in as well. Oh, I need to do another jump. On an Elite Dangerous note, joke-wise, what do you call a sheep who's addicted to hyper jumps? Oh, I've just give it away, haven't I? Well, I was going to say a woolly jumper, but I'll leave it. I'll leave that one. Why do birds fly south in the winter? Because it's too far to walk. I think I was 7 years old when I heard that in a joke book. Santa, what you like? Would that joke work if you were in the south? Yeah, exactly, Kathleen. If you're in the South Pole. Actually, though, but you could be referencing birds that are up north, right? I don't know. Anyway. All good stuff. Right, hopefully we have a monetary donation mission here. Ooh. That's a Tim Vine joke, I think, Frank.
Warning. Racing drive operating beyond safety limits.
Right, so this is back to where we started, and I know for sure this place will offer the naval Imperial ranking mission once we reach 100%, but the fact that we're at 99 is a killer. So yeah, just one donation mission. If you can't really call it a mission though, can you? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to donate 1,000 credits. Dun, 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 dun. Can February, March? No, but April, May.
Oscar Lima 0.
See, my brain computed that answer. I've never heard of it, not heard that joke before, but my brain computed it quite quickly. So I'm hoping that is the answer. Can February, March? No, but April, May. Because that. If that's not, then my brain's come up with a better answer than the punchline.
Approval granted. Please make your way to landing pad 2.
Thank you, Zonta. Yeah. My brain works that way, though. It's just it functions that way. Sometimes I can just think of a subject and then say to myself, right, make a joke about this particular thing, and I can come up with one. Sometimes. In fact, if I was to force myself to come up with a joke about a particular item, subject, whatever, it would probably be very, very bad. It would work on some level, but man, it would probably be really terrible. I could probably do a truck driver joke, to be honest. All right, here's a truck driver joke I just made up. I told you it's not going to be that good, but it's made up on the spot, so it's you get what you get. How does a cyborg truck driver detect that you're not a threat? He'll scan you. Oh, there's probably a better question you could ask for that punchline. Yay, we got a thing. That 25,000, that should be enough. All right, let's hand it in. I know what you're thinking when I said he'll scan you. You're probably thinking, oh man, that is a daft joke. See? 2 more truck punchlines straight away. Yay, 100% rank. Now we need the mission. What is the most famous fish? What do you mean nice, but You said, why does water boil? Because I want a cup of tea. It's no Lee Mac now, but then what's Kenworth? Is that the truck that Peter built? all those, they're all there. Right. Let's see if the mission is here for us. Yes, it is. And all we need to do is source some fruit and veg. And we can do these at the same time. But why, Rusty? But why? Because, my dear YouTube chatters, when I get to become a Squire and I get given my top hat and cane, I will have some percentage towards that. Right, we need to source some fruit and veg. Can we do it without using a third-party tool? Yeah. So let's rip into here. 28 units of fruit and veg for the Imperial Navy. Well, we can find out where to get them from, but how much they have? So can we do it from here? I think. Yeah. Oh, actually, if it's not listed here, no, we can't. It's a pity we can't have it list stuff that they don't have. Fruit and veg. Okay. Now it says sell to market, but view the commodity in the galaxy map. We need export, right? Don't we need one that has export on it? I've not used this thing, so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's not really giving us anything. Okay. Produced by. There you go. Tausi Orbital in Baal. That'll do. Don't be down here. Oh. 184,000 light seconds. All right. Now is when we use an aura. Oh, geez. Right. So commodities. I am looking to buy fruit and vegetables. They've got vegetables, but not vegetables. Right. So, and we are in Liabees. Go. Supply, nice. Distance, good. Station distance, good. HR 571, guys. Next door, and it's like 1,000 light seconds to thing. So here, we're going to get it here. And we can buy the exploration data. Let's do that. So I can just go straight in. And we need to be at Bainbridge Market. Yeah, I'll do that, Philip, on the way back. I'll be fine.
Landing coupler.
Yeah, it is where the hyper jumping sheep come from. Oh, I've got no vertical thrust. Come on, there we go. Mouse was in the wrong screen. My mouse does exit the screen now, so it must have been that frame generation program that was killing it. Actually, I need to look for interstellar factors as well to pay off stuff.
Speed restrictions lifted. Thank you, Commander. Have a splendid journey.
Thanks. Oh, sorry, just some stupid organic, not quite completed jokes floating around in my brain. I don't know why I had one of Luke Skywalker pushing away 20 policemen at once, and then Yoda going, strong with the Force you are. No. Some things just are better left unsaid, really. Yeah, exactly, Frank. That's what triggered it. They don't call themselves that anymore, right? Police force. Because force apparently is too aggressive language. Is that right? Or is that just USA, or is that Britain as well? I don't know. The police force. You can be a force for good. So there's no reason to have any issues with that. Service. But that's less accurate. Service makes them sound like a bunch of waiters. Which they are, in effect. Just waiting to see if something happens, and if it does, they carry on waiting. I'm not going to level up with the front door, so just go straight in. I tried, but I missed the alignment.
Lacey, Oscar, Lima, 0. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking. Access.
You know how they, you know how they name like typhoons and storms and stuff in the US, like, and Britain as well. We do it here. The next storm that's coming up in the US should be called Daniel. I don't think they get away with Daniels. That might be a little bit too obvious, but yeah. Storm Daniel. In we go. Right, I need some fruit and vegetables.
Confirmed contact.
28, isn't it?
It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Yeah, 28. Okay. Lyre bees. These are 371 per unit. At Lyabes, this isn't where we're going back to, Bloom, but it is up 910 there. So why don't we just fill our... Yeah, just buy all of them. And we'll hand 28 in for the mission and then just make profit on the rest. Right?
Cargo hold at
71,300 I think that was, or something like that. Might as well. Even if it's a bit of profit, at least it gets me a little bit more rank on the trader thing. I mean, it'll be next to nothing.
Detachment complete. You are go for departure.
It'll give me something. That's the one, yeah. You don't hear about it for years after. And it destroys mushrooms. Oh, hello.
Clear of station perimeter. Be careful out there, Commander.
3, 2,
Okay. Then we'll have just the one more mission to go after this, and then we can visit the engineer. We've accomplished everything that they've required. The only thing we don't have is the permit to get in there. So, oh, do we have to do a mission for the permit, or do we? I think we get it automatically assigned, right? Yeah, I think we just get it given. Sirius, Alioth, and H and Hip. That's it. That's all I have at the moment. So yeah, if we chase down and get the Achenar permit after, you know, doing this next, well, finishing this mission off here, then we're good. We have achieved what I wanted to do on the stream. Oh, Jesus.
Lacey Oscar Lima 0. The Empire cordially welcomes you. Please complete landing procedures within your allocated time slot.
I still don't have a name for this ship.
On designated pad number 07.
07.
Caution, extend landing gear.
Right. Awesomeness.
Touchdown confirmed. Execute system shutdown. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
So let's hand in what we need to hand in here. because we're not going to make any money on those. And we can pick whatever we like here. Let's go for this one. Yay! Boom! Shakalaka. Doesn't mention anything about the permit though. It doesn't say you've been granted. Maybe it says it up in the comms. We'll see. Yay! Boom boom! We got it. Got the promotion. Got the Achenar permit. Guess where we're going now? I wonder. Oh, 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 hello, hello. It's not there. Come on, dish it out. Right, and we've also got some commodities to sell, which, oh, we're going to make a little bit of a profit. 851, and we bought them for 3 something, so we're going to make 500 each one. Oh, okay. So 78,000 profit and 0.00000% rank up on the trader thing. Let's hand these in. And anything here we can do? Let's just run down all of these. I just do it this way, it's quicker. Make sure I don't miss anything. Alright. And I don't think, have I got any? Yeah, you can have those as well. Only a couple. Right. All goes towards some nice rep. And I've still got a fine to pay, which I can do that in Interstellar, I think, right? And the bounties, I don't know. So, never mind about those. Let me just exit here and go back in. Santo. Right, come on. Make it happen. Achenar Empire League. But yeah, where's the Permitio? There it is. And our ranking, 6% on Squire. So we said, yeah, we made a little bit there. Cool. Vamonos over to Achenar then. And inside there, which we seem to have the system map for, is this Tiana Fortune. But double but, triple but, before we go, I want to make sure that we're all ready to go visit her and make everything happen that we need to make happen. So now if we go to the codex here, engineers, and Tiana Fortune, we did get 50 units of decoded emission data.
Restrictions lifted. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wish you a safe
I knew she needed something. That's why I checked right at the beginning of the stream for my cargo, but it wasn't cargo, it's data. And we did already get that. Oops. So, should be fine. Yep, 50. That's all we have though. So she'll be getting all of them. Which means we'll have none left for ourselves. Oh, Frank. That's terrible, especially if you're hungry. Oh, I can imagine. Without material traders, yeah. The material traders really have helped a lot. Even like just for engineering itself, if you're short of a particular thing and you have plenty of another you can trade down and just give yourself more just to do the engineering with as well. So it has proved super handy. Right, so we need, just so I can last longer in overcharge, I want to let the heat drop off a little. Getting below 25, I think. Good.
Warning, braking drive operating beyond safety limits.
Not paying attention. In America, right, they have a thing called a parkway, right? Which I believe is something that you... What is a parkway? What's like a British equivalent of a parkway? I think it's like a road. It's a type of road, right? Because somebody asked, how is it that you drive on a parkway, but you park on a driveway? And it is a strange one. Oh, the M5 Parkway. It's a weird name though. You're not really going to park, are you? That's not the idea. What do you call an alien with 3 eyes? A 3-eyed alien.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, we're coming in a little bit too hot here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do in Elite. I don't know how well it would depict it, but I have to do this. Let's just get this done first. Guys, can you, if I forget after I've done this, I don't think I will forget, but just remind me with the keyword sol, just sol, and I'll know what it means. As soon as I've finished with the engineer and got out of here.
Lacey, Oscar,
What the hell is this big shadow?
automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols. Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
I sometimes watch the alien dad jokes short. Alien dad jokes? Don't know what that is. Got a building here? Oh, it's a big rock thing. Okay. Well, first time parker, so I'd better be careful. I would imagine this is my pad. Shall we go meter on foot? Meter on.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has
Nope,
been
not seeing that, Frank. Tim Vine is my joke go to? What the hell's going on with those textures? On foot. Poof. How do I get here? Hang a left. Meow. Huh?
I presume you require further engineering work?
Yeah, I thought that was the door thing over there. You're not a fan of Jedward by any chance?
I'm Tiana Fortune. Welcome to my workshop. Here you can access mods that improve ship scanners, sensors, and limpet controllers. Cargo may be traded in the hangar bay also. These two avenues offer a healthy...
Well, I don't have you yet, so now we do. Sensors, yes baby. The only one I have is this one. I've got it up to 4, I need to get it to 5. That's going to be a massive problem with her because I'm only on grade 1, so I'm going to have to bring another ship here or fit a different scanner on here, and then we can go for that. We currently have wide angle, right? No, this one, long range, sorry, what am I looking at? Yeah, we currently have this one, and we need that. The only thing is I can only do three rings on this because we've only got 3 abnormal compact, and these are a swine to get hold of. But we do have access to her now, so I can bring a ship here and just do some disposable upgrades on it just to get to grade 5 access, and then I can come here and get my scanner done from 4 to 5. Because what I can do though in the meanwhile is pin it, and then when I just do a disposable ship I can just, you know. Is this another joke? What would be the equivalent of like a mum joke? I mean, we've got dad jokes. What would be a mum joke?
Glory to the Empire.
Glory to the Empire? I think not, my dear. Right, I'll see you later. We'll be in touch, and yeah. Talk about a blue collar worker. Hey, get it? Yeah? No. Okay. Right. Achievement unlocked, guys. Done and done. Now we just need to fit something, I don't know, kill warrant scanner or something, manifest scanner we can put on either this ship and or do it with a different ship and just get it upgraded to get her to 5 and then come back with this one. Right, my last thing. Soul. Alright, Kathina, have a good sleepy. Frank. I hope it's not too far. Nah. Oh no, we need a permit. Shite. Okay, screw it. I know what to do. Hold on, guys.
Ship restraints
I'm doing
disengaged.
this.
Commence departure.
We're bringing her in. Right. Bear with me. Do-do-do-do. Rusty Dog will return in. Used to put that at the end of every Bond film, didn't you? I remember watching a Bond film when it came out back in the day and waiting for the end credits, and it would always end with, at the end of the end credits it would always say James Bond will return in, and then it would say the name of the film because they already knew the next one. Like it would say James Bond will return in Moonraker or something like that. And then I think later on it just said James Bond will return because the gaps between the movies were a bit longer. Something like that, I guess. Yeah. Right, we're logging back into Elite, but under the Rusty Dog account. Who has got access to Sol? Of course, you need permit for Sol. I don't have it. And I ain't chasing another one now. But we did what we wanted to do with Oliver Hardy. All sorted. Permit number 4 gained, and access to Tiana Fortune, who does sensors to grade 5, which is awesome. Especially if you're chasing the 2-second kill warrant scanner, the 2-second wake scanner. Oh, baby, I love those. But need to find a way to grab hold of those abnormal compact emissions, because they are nightmare. Hey, Python 2 looks like something Batman would be in, doesn't it? From there. Right, I guess I've left myself floating. Oh, hello. Frontier wants me to authorize my account. I guess that's for Market Connector or something. And approve. Don't put me through the capture thing though. Yay, baby. Done. Okay. Salacious. It's just 2 jumps away. I binged all the Bond films, I think a year or 2 ago. Started with Dr. No and just went through everything. Right. I am 99.63% sure that we do not have a fuel scoop on this thing. Am I close to anywhere where I need to be? I don't know where I am. That'll do. needed to get around the planet first. And hopefully not stray too far away here. So just stopping off for fuel. The fuel tank on this, it's 2 jumps to Sol. It'll probably get us there. But we don't have a lot. Can't remember, did we fit an extra fuel tank to this? I think so. We might be on 32 tons, because that's another thing with the Python 2. It only comes with a 16-ton fuel tank, as opposed to the original Python, which has 32. Oh, we do have a fuel scoop on this. Okay. Come on, boost.
Docking request granted.
Oh, this thing's got too much speed. No, that's it. It's okay. It slowed down quick enough. I thought we were going way too fast there for a moment, but we're good. She certainly feels more agile than the original Python. I can tell that just now, just switching from Python to Python 2. Okay, 2 jumps to Sol. Let's go.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Well, you're supposed to be. There we go. There. And this thing generates a lot of bass. Yeah, that's a Landress, yeah. She's still around? I know she was. Yeah, she got to a ripe old age. I don't know if she's still around though. Scoopy? Yep, we do have a little Scoopy. Just in case of emergencies that we needed.
Temperature critical.
Ah, 88. Okay, there you go. What was the song he was singing? Something about the mango tree. I remember. Right, we are at Sol and we're going to the moon.
Fuel scoping.
She was 26. Yikes. And forget this liner is in the top 1% of all liners out there. I'm not going to achieve what I want here, I don't think. Or am I? I'm curious to know how accurate Elite is, but I'm guessing it also depends on field of views and zoom levels and stuff like that. What was the name of the astronaut who got killed this week? Crashing his plane into a lake or something. I can't remember his name, but I read the news. But he was the astronaut that took the Earth shot. The famous Earth shot. This one. And I was just looking at seeing if we could recreate that. Yes, Bill Anders, that was the guy. So I park my Python Mark II here to look at the shot that he took. Apollo 8, I was just going to say, on Apollo 8 as a tribute. So there we go. That one's for you, Bill. Thanks for taking that iconic shot. It's a pity it didn't help the flat earthers out. You know, I was looking through some oldie woldy screenshots that I took in Elite Dangerous. Way back 2015, 2016, that kind of area. And what was very noticeable was the night sky, the stars, how colorful they were. I just look here and I see whites, but the ones in the older screenshots, they had stars that looked blue, they had stars that looked orangey, nebulas looked very nice and stuff like that, and it was almost like a dusty browny kind of look. Apparently the actual color of the universe is like a brown color, like your average color of the entire universe is brown, according to QI. Now, I don't have the shot here with I'm zoomed in. Now, I think what I need to do is bring the ship here. Let's speed up the camera a little. Oh, actually, that is zoom. Now, to get to the zoom, actually, there's focus as well. So if we zoom in, 4 times is all we can go. I don't have any, there's no field of view. Can we get some blur going here as well? Oh, it's blurring the earth. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to blur the foreground. Yes, I know they do it with they do it artificially just to highlight. Yeah, I know the nebulas and stuff. But the sky here is just, I mean, there's a yellowy color there, but it's not as colorful. I'm not sure which is the most real, but I've not been into space. But escaping the you know, the atmosphere of the Earth, where you're going to get diffusion and color scattering and all that kind of crap. I don't actually know what color it would be out here, but I do know that it was more colorful in the older Elite Dangerous days. It's a pity that the resolution of the moon isn't all that from here, and we can't land on the moon for I don't know why. No idea. But yeah, this is the parting shot, guys. I think on the actual photo, let me see if I can pull it up. I think it's I think the Earth is bigger, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And also the light is a bit different as well. So, oops. Give me a sec. So this is the actual shot. I mean, we've got this one. Look how big the Earth is there. It's freaking massive. But this is the one, I think, the Earthrise shot, this one. But it's a different time of day on the Earth there. So I'm not quite getting it. I could probably go lower down, but I don't know how much further down I can go. But certainly the Earth is smaller, and I don't know what zoom or field of view they had on that camera. But yeah, putting the Earth down there is not a problem. We just move the ship back a little bit, and we can do that one. But yeah, he took that shot in 1968, and I think he was performing a loop with his plane, his little plane, and it crashed into the. I saw the video of it. He crashed into the water. But yeah, that's the famous Earthrise shot. I mean, look at the Earth here, man. Yikes! Wow, how beautiful. Everything we know. What's that Carl Sagan quote? Everything you know, every person, every emperor, blah blah blah, exists on the pale blue dot. You know the pale blue dot quote from Carl Sagan. That's a freaking awesome quote there. Yeah. So I just wanted to part on that one, because why not? Although Earth is quite high there, to be fair. Let me see if I can get this. Another quote from, is that Sagan as well? Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, he says, "To my mind, there is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly and compassionately with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known." But that isn't the quote I was thinking about. Give me a sec, I'll pull it up. Yeah. I think if you watch the the series Cosmos, and when he says that this particular quote, when you're looking at the Earth and there's that the Cosmos music in the background, it's quite something. Let me just say it. So it's you've got the Earth there, and the quote is, "Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you've heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor, explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there on the mote of dust in a sunbeam." But that wasn't based on this photo. That was based on the photo that they captured. Was it on Saturn's rings or something? It was a tiny, tiny blue dot, and it was just our planet. Where's the bit about this, the rivers of blood and stuff? Yeah, the Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that, in glory and triumph, they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner, how frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. And it does go on, but it's quite the quote. But yeah, you look at Earth like this from this point of view, where you can see, the whole planet in one go, and on there is like not only everything that you know, but everything that's ever been in history, in our history, or life on Earth, has all occurred on that ball. And it's on a universal scale. It is but a speck of dust. It's a tiny speck of nothing. We're just a little planet in a solar system, in a galaxy, in a universe that has 400 billion galaxies. Yeah, amazing. I might give Cosmos another watch, actually, because it's been a while since I last watched it. It's definitely worth watching. Also, the follow-up, the other Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson, that was pretty damn good too. I do like the Carl Sagan one though. He's filled with the same wonderment that you get from watching David Attenborough look at animals. It's just that sense of wonder the whole time. And Sagan was the same with the Cosmos. And he came out with some awesome quotes. The best one is, for me anyway, my favorite quote of his is the one about we are made of star stuff. The fact that like 30% of our atoms in our body come from exploded stars and stuff. So we have kind of got the universe inside of ourselves, and without without the guts of exploded stars raining down on Earth, life wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. So we needed those elements, carbon and stuff like that, to create who we are. And the quote that he came out with was just when he just said, because the universe is inside of us, that when we look up, we as humans are a way for the universe to know itself. Think of that as a quote. Wow. It's like we've got the universe inside us and we're looking up, trying to understand and know ourselves. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's good. He's good at the stuff, but he's got some. There are things about Neil deGrasse Tyson I'm not a big fan of. But in terms of his, as long as he sticks to doing his cosmosy, spacey stuff, I'm okay with him. But yeah, Carl Sagan was just the man. Amazing. And if you haven't seen Cosmos, Jesus, find a way to watch it because it's too good. I think it's the first episode where he does a story about crabs. This young child in China that became an emperor, and he was like, I don't know what he must have been, 7, 8, 9 years old, and the kid, they had a big battle on the seafront or something, on the shores. This, they had people looking like in samurais and stuff. I don't know. It was this huge battle way back centuries ago, and this young kid who was the emperor at that young age was killed in the battle. And some years later, there was some fishermen going out, fishing for crab fishing, and they just threw their net over the side of the boat and hurled in all these crabs. And they picked up one crab, and on the pattern on the back of the crab reminded them or looked like the face of the emperor. Not the kid like himself, but like the mask that they would wear, the warrior mask thing. And it had that exact symbol on the back. And it frightened them because they believed that it was the emperor who had come back as, not as necessarily as a crab, but just the embodiment that he was the spirit of that crab. And so they threw the crab back into the ocean, and any crab that had that symbol or that look on its back would be thrown back. So of course, I think they called it the emperor crab or something at the end, but the reason that happened was because the fishermen were throwing it back. Those were the crabs that were surviving, and all the other ones were getting caught and eaten. And so any crab that had that pattern was just living, and the other ones were not. So it's a kind of, it just shows the way evolution works, but where we've interfered with it. So we've interfered where it's like it's unnatural selection, right? Where we've decided these crabs live and these crabs die, and so it's only those crabs that moved on to the next generation, and all the other ones got eaten. And evolution kind of works like that, but it does it naturally. There's no system to it. There's no thought to it. It's just the way things occur. The giraffes with the longest necks get the highest fruit and survive longer and are more likely to go on to the next generation than others. Not that they will, but they're more likely to. And It's a fascinating story. And you think what does a centuries old Chinese battle between two warring parties have to do with the cosmos? But he links it, man. He links it all up, and I love it. I don't know who Anton Petrov is. Yeah, but okay. I will leave you with the Earth shot here, guys, and I will bid you farewell. So I hope you've enjoyed it somewhat. If you have, leave a little likey thing, and I will catch you on the next one. All right, we're under 4 hours. Wow. So yeah, good night, guys. Thank you for staying with me. I'm going to be back with some other stuff. I actually want to do some racing simming as well with Le Mans Ultimate. I've been playing that for a couple of days, and man, did I have a freaking good race with it! Holy crap! So yeah, I'm going to bring that. I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I'm going to bring it anyway. I've got so much to do, so many titles, videos to do. So hopefully I can get some of that done this week. So yeah, take care, guys. Thank you very much, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Oh 07. Bye bye.